Oh, hi. Magandang umaga. Ah, magandang umaga dyan sa New York. Okay, but here in the Philippines, it's already 9 p.m. in the evening. p.m. in the evening. Okay, it's 9 p.m. already. And unfortunately, you aren't able to attend our lesson for today. But don't worry, it is all recorded, and for sure, I will give you the quality of learning that you deserve. Okay. So, okay. How's your homework? Did you answer your homework that I gave to you? Okay, but don't worry. For today, we will answer that in this video. Okay. Okay, so let me share my screen first. Okay. Okay. Are we on the same page? Here you are. Okay. Okay, so I think we are in our unit 7 because on the previous lesson is unit 6. I think we stopped on this one. Okay. The storyline, we will tackle that later on. And here, let's start here. Okay. Let me annotate. So there are in the adverb of place, there are three cases, right? First we tackle about the case number 1, which is adding na, okay, in none in the sentence or in a word, okay. The case number 2, we also tackled that on our previous lesson, which is without using none. And for today, we will tackle about the interchanging of r when follows by vowels and the if consonants. Okay, so if it happens that we finish the lesson, we will tackle this one. Okay, but I think our lesson for today is gonna be exciting because I will translate those those English words into Tagalog or in Tagalog to English. Okay, so let's have some examples here in case number 2 without using none, right? Okay, we will tackle this now. On our previous lesson, I have said that without using none, okay, it is can be used when speak voluntarily or giving informations to someone that no one is asking. Okay, in our case number 2, right? If someone asks you, but you will use a nan. Just for example, nandito, nandoon, nariyan. Okay, nandyan. Okay, but in the case 2, we will not use the word nan. We will not use the word nan. Just for example, nandito is a case 1, right? But in the case 2, it will be only dito, dyan, or doon. Okay. Okay, so um, let's go to another slide. Just like this one. Pakibasa. Tama. Dito. Okay? It means right here. Let's have some examples here. Okay, so how do you translate this for me? Okay? Dito ang pamilihan. I think pamilihan is familiar to you. And the ang, okay? The article ang. Okay, let's just translate this one. Dito ang pamilihan. Dito ang pamilihan. So how do you translate that in English? Okay, right here is the market. Okay, right here is the market. How about this one? Dito ang banyo. Dito ang banyo. Tama. Right here is the restroom. Okay. Banyo is restroom. It is actually on Spanish, but since we didn't have any, we just use y. Okay. So I will give this banyo in our word to familiarize with. Okay, the words to familiarize. And you don't have to worry, we will tackle that on our previous lesson when it happens that you can attend in our next lesson. Okay, next one. Dito ang mga gulay. Dito ang mga gulay. Tama. Right here are the vegetables. It is on the plural term, right? Mga. It uses mga. Mga is a word that pluralize a noun, and it is this is the noun that is pluralizing it. Okay. mga gulay or vegetables in English. Okay, so the next one is dyan. In the first case, we have, right, the use of nan, nandyan. It also means right here, right there. But in the case two, okay, we are disregarding the word nan, okay? We just have to use this one, nan. Ay, dyan, okay, dyan. Diyan. Okay, so how do you say the faster way? Can you guess? Okay, tama. Dyan. It also means right there. It is just like in a faster way. Okay, in saying dyan, diyan, diyan. Okay. How do you pronounce this one again? Diyan. Okay, but in the faster way, you will say dyan, dyan. Okay. So let's go to another word. Doon. In our first case, it is nandoon. Tama. Nandoon. Okay. You are using nan. Okay. It is also over there. Okay. Pakibasa. Tama. Doon. Or over there in English. Okay. So let's just have some example here. Doon ang palengke. Palengke is pamilihan also, right? But it is on a colloquial term, palengke. Pamilihan is more of a old-fashioned way to say market, okay? So how do you say doon ng palengke in English? Tama. Over there is the market. Okay. Just drop the verb to be I, right? And use the article ang, okay? We tackle this. I think you know this one. Okay, doon ng opisina. Okay, tama. Over there is the office. Just like that. And the last one is doon ang banyo. Doon ang banyo. Doon ang banyo. It means over there, right, is the restroom. Okay, so I think you don't have difficulty in answering this one. So I think I give no, I didn't give you this one, but I will answer it, by the way. So dito, do you remember dito? Dito is right here. Right here. Dito. Dito. Okay? What about dyan? Tama. Right there. Right there. Right there. Okay? Dyan. Dyan. Okay? But Filipinos tend to love, you know, exercising their expressions, and they are using the language or the facial expression just like this. If someone asks you, where is my prutas? Dyan. Right there. You just pout your lips, okay? What about doon? It's over there. Tama. So let's continue. The different kinds of you in Tagalog. I think there are 4, okay? And we tackle the 2 of them, okay? We just have to recall, okay? The first one we tackle is about ikaw and ka, okay? But today we will also tackle mo and kita since we are finished in ikaw and ka, okay? So let's just have some, recap. Americano, I think you know this one. It means the nationality, okay? It's American. Americano. 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 Okay? Just like that. The next one, Chinese. Chino. 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 Okay. That's right. Okay, so next one. I think you know this one. Filipino. Filipino. It's Filipino in English, okay? So we tackle about this one because the use of ikaw is on the formal conversations, and ka is actually can be found on the end of the sentence, and it is on a casual conversation as well. Okay, So let's answer this one. I think we didn't answer this last time because we think that you can make it into our today's lesson, but unfortunately some things happen and it's a tiring day. So I understand that, and I will give you the answer for the previous slides. Okay, so you don't have to worry. So, okay, so how do we say you are American? Okay, verb to be I, right? You is a pronoun. Okay, second person pronoun. American is a noun. So how do we say that? Tama. Ikaw ay Amerikano. Okay, ikaw ay Amerikano. How about in the colloquial term or in the casual term? We will just say the noun first, right? So Amerikano ka. Okay. Why don't we use ikaw? Because ka is also you. You are American. You are American. Okay? Amerikano ka. Okay? This is the, um the sense of having ikaw and ka in using ikaw and ka in a sentence. Okay? As I've said earlier, ikaw, okay, is on the formal conversation, and ka, it is actually on the very end of each sentences. Okay, not each not every end of the sentences, but usually found in the end of the sentences. Okay, Amerikano ka. So let's have some more example. He is Chinese. He is the third person, right? And he is a gender neutral, and that is siya. Tama. Siya ay Chino. Okay, the verb to be I here. Okay, the verb to be I. Siya is the third person, which is he, and Chinese is Chino. Okay, so Jose Rizal is Filipino. Okay, Jose Rizal, si Jose Rizal ay Filipino. Filipino, right? But on a colloquial term, we will just say Filipino, si Rizal, just like that. Okay. So how about the possessive pronouns in Tagalog? I think we discussed this on our previous lesson also. We only tackle about the singular form, which is akin, okay, which means mine, iyo, yours, and kanya, hers or him. Okay, this is the singular. Okay, this is the plural. So we will tackle this today. Okay, amin, inyo, and kanila. If we finish our lesson for today, okay. So let's have some examples. Akin, which means mine. Akin, 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 mine. Okay, so let's just have some examples here. It is mine. It is mine. It is ito, right? Ito, verb to be I. Mine, akin. How do we say it on a casual conversations? It means akin, ito. You just have to drop the verb to be I, okay? Just like that. Next one, iyo or yours. Iyo, iyo, iyo. Okay, so let's have some examples here. This place is yours. This is also ito, right? This and it. Ito ay, tama, lugar. What? This place, itong lugar ay iyo. So how do we say that? Ito is means this. And to connect ito and lugar, okay, we just have to use the nang. Itong lugar ay iyo. Iyo is yours, right? So how do we say in a casual term? Iyo ang lugar. Iyo ang lugar. Okay, itong na ito. Okay? We will tackle this when you get back the use of na because it is new. Na. Okay? Okay, so next one. Okay. So our scenario for today is Mang Kanor will give goodbye to his parents and inform them that he will travel in the Philippines. Okay, just like on our storyline, right? So let's dissect this one. Magandang araw is a good day, right? Inko, what does inko means? It means an old man. All right. Just like I have gave you the assignment, right? An old man is inko. The use of at. At is end. Okay? End. Impong. What is impong? If inkong is an old man, what is impong? Tama. It is an old woman. Okay. And the character in our the story is the old man is impong ising, and the old woman is impong ising, and the old man is inkong pepe. Okay, inkong pepe. Okay, maglalakbay. I think you know this one. The future tense, maglalakbay, which means will travel. He used po to a formal conversation since he is talking to his to his parents. Okay, ako. Ako is I, right? The first person pronoun. Ako. Sa, preposition sa, if you are talking to a place. Pilipinas, the Philippines, and the adverb of time in future tense also, sa susunod na linggo, which means the next week. Next week, okay? Ah, ganun ba? Oh, really? Ganun ba? Sige, all right. Okay? Sige is all right. I will add this on our words to familiarize. Okay? How about mag-iingat? I said this to our previous lesson. Mag-iingat. Mag-iingat is take care. And since he used ka, which means you take care. You take care, just like that. Hanggang sa muli. Do you remember hanggang sa muli? It means, tama. See you again. Muli is again. Okay? And we will tackle that on our next lesson. Again. Okay. Anak, I think I gave this to you, the words to familiarize. Anak is child. Okay. Anak is child. I think you know this one. Maraming salamat, and using po and paalam, which means goodbye. So we are done with that. Okay. So our next lesson will be Unit 7. Okay. The future tense of basic verbs and the case 3 in adverb of place. This is place. This is wrong. This is place. Okay. Adverb of place. Okay. So the different kinds of you in Tagalog, mo and kita. Um uh, we tackle ikaw and ka, right? Now we will tackle mo and kita. And the first experience of Mang Kanor in the Philippines and the new sets of basic verbs and adjectives. Okay. So let's answer this one. It's your assignment, right? Inko. What does inko means? Tama. Okay, let me erase this one. An old man. Tama. Impong. An old woman. Mang. Middle-aged man. Tama. Manang. Middle-aged woman. Tama. Totoy. A little boy. Magaling. Nene. A little girl. And the last one is kaibigan or friend. Okay. Friend. Kaibigan. Kaibigan. Okay, just like that. So let's enter. So before that, I want you to familiarize with the map because we are traveling in the Philippines. Okay. I think you know this one, the three major islands, but I noticed that you are Luzon is the only one that I'm imprinted in your mind. So let's skim some words and let's explore some two major islands that you don't know. Okay. The first one is Luzon, which is the upper part right here. The upper part, Luzon, Luzon. Okay. The next one is the middle part, which is the Visayas. Visayas, tama. This is in the middle part. And the last one is the Mindanao or in the lower part. Okay. So before we tackle that, let's go to the basic verbs in the future tense. Okay. This is I think the new sets of basic verbs in the future tense. And I think I gave this to you in our words to familiarize in Quizlet. So I think you saw this one. Okay. Number one is uupo, matutulog, magigising, magugustuhan, makikilala, at malalaman. Okay? We will tackle that one by one. Okay. So the basic verb number one is uupo, pakibasa, or will sit. Okay? Number two, the basic verb number two, matutulog, matutulog. Okay? Matutulog or will sleep in English. Will sleep. Okay. Will sleep. Matutulog. Matutulog. Okay. So the verb number three is if you are will sleep, how do you wake? Magigising. Tama. Magigising. The soft G. Notice that. Magigising. 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 Okay? Will wake up. The next one is magugustuhan. Magugustuhan. Magugustuhan or will like, okay, in English. The next one is the number five, which is makikilala. Ma, okay, makikilala. Makikilala or will recognize. Next one is the last one, I think, is pakibasa. Tama. Malalaman. Malalaman. Malalaman or will know in English. Okay, so let's have some examples here. But before that, I think we need to know some basic nouns. Okay, we this is the new sets of noun. Okay, so if you are sitting, where will you sit? In the tama upuan. Sit upuan. If you sit on the chair, right? The next one. If you are going to sleep, where are you going to sleep? Where? Tama. In bed or higaan. Higaan. Okay. It is actually also a kama. But kama is the colloquial term. Okay. The casual term. Higaan is actually more of old fashioned if you are in the province. Okay. If someone says where are you going to sleep, you will say sa higaan. Okay. But when you are in the province, but also in the city they use higaan to refer to a bed. But kama is more a casual term. Okay. So next one. If you are going to awake, what thing will wake you? Will wake you up? It is the clock, right? And it is orasan. Orasan. Orasan, which means clock in English. Okay? So the next one. If you are going to like someone, what is it? Pagkain. Tama. Pagkain. Kain means will eat, right? Kakain, kakain. This one. Kakain. Will eat. But the word is kain, which means eat. Okay? But when it is in pagkain, it means food. Here, pagkain or foods in English. Okay? So the next one is maaalala. If you are recognizing something, who are you recognizing? The people, right? Okay. You can recognize some things, some animals, but this is the new sets of nouns. Okay? Tao. Okay? O. Tao, or the people around you. Okay, the last one is if you are remembering someone, okay, these are, or this is the thing or bagay. So how do you say if it is things? Okay, you just have to add the word mga to pluralize the noun. Mga bagay. Okay, things, mga bagay. Okay, just like that. So let's go to the case number so let's recall the case number 2. In case number 2, it can be used when someone is asking. As case number 1, okay? Case number 1. So let's this is just a recall. Can be used when someone is asking, okay? So if someone says, Frank, where is the restroom? You will say nandito. If you are near on the restroom, nandito. Okay, nandito ang banyo. Just like that. Nandyan and nandoon. The case number 1 is the use of nan. Okay, remember that, the use of nan. The second case, case number 2, is without using nan. Okay, case number 2. It can be used when you speak voluntarily and giving informations to someone and no one is asking. Just for example, you can say right here is the vegetables, if no one asking, if you are that polite and you are that kind. Okay, so let's make a sentence. Okay, so how do we say this? Pakibasa. Saan ka uupo? I think you know this one. This is the WH questions. Saan? Which means where, right? Uupo is in the future tense. In the future tense. And it is will sit, right? Where will you? Ka is you, right? Sit. So where will you sit? So you will say in Tagalog, sa upuan ako uupo. Okay? This is the formulation. The preposition sa that talks about the place. Okay? Upuan, noun is upuan, and it's also a place. If you are if someone asks you where are you and you are on the chair, you can say upuan, because it is also a place. When you are on the particular place and the chair is there, the chair is within the place. Okay, the pronoun ako, right? It is on the first person. Okay, uupo is the basic verb in the future tense. So if someone says, saan ka uupo? Frank, saan ka uupo? You will say, sa upuan ako uupo. That's the formal way. But how do we say it in the colloquial term? Okay, you will use the verb first, right? So uupo, ako, pronoun, the preposition sa, and the noun, upuan. Tama. Uupo ako sa upuan. It's kind of, tongue twister. Uupo ako sa upuan. Okay, let's slowly say that. Uupo ako sa upuan. Uupo ako sa upuan. Okay. The next one. Okay. Saan ka matutulog? Okay. What is that in English? Saan is where, right? Where again? Matutulog. What is matutulog in future tense? Where will you right? Sleep. Okay, this is the formulation on how you answer. So if what if someone asks you, Frank, Saan ka matutulog? You will just say, sa higaan ako matutulog. Okay, this is the formulation, right? The preposition sa, noun, pronoun, and the verb. Okay, let's slowly say that. Frank, saan ka matutulog? Sa higaan ako matutulog. Okay? Sa higaan ako matutulog. Just like that. The next one is, so what if someone asks you, what thing, okay, will wake you up? Okay? And it is orasan, right? This is orasan. This is clock, just like I've said earlier. Orasan or clock. Okay? By the way, this is what is this one again? Higaan. Tama. Higaan. And the other one is upuan, the chair. Okay? So what if someone asks you, ano ang gigising sa'yo? What does that mean in English? What thing will wake you up? Thing is bagay, right? Since we talk about clock and it is under the thing, okay? So what thing will wake you up? Ano is what? Okay, and it answers the question thing if you are referring to a thing, ano. Okay? Ang, the article ang, gigising, will wake up. Okay, will wake up. And sayo is you. Sayo is, we will tackle that on our next lesson. Okay? So how do you respond to that? Orasan ang gigising sa akin. Tama. It means the clock will wake me up. The clock will wake me up. Okay, just like that. So the formulation in there is the noun first, which is the orasan, and the article end, which is ang. Okay, the verb in a future tense, the verb gigising, and sa akin, which means the possessive pronoun akin is mine, right? Okay, so the next one is, I think this is the last one. So how do you say saan ka matutulog? Or how do you where will you sleep? Saan is where, right? And ka is you. Matutulog is will sleep in verb, right? In the future tense. So what if someone says, Frank, saan ka matutulog? So you will just say to them that sa higaan ako matutulog. Okay, it is you answer the question literally. Okay, sa higaan, which means in the bed. Okay, I will sleep in or on the bed. Okay, remember this formulation. We will tackle it on our next lesson. Okay, the preposition sa, the noun, the pronoun, plus the verb to future tense. Okay. So on our storyline, right? Mang Kanor is a traveler together with his family. Okay, together with his family, they travel to different countries. Okay, until the pandemic came. It is happening right now, right? So Mang Kanor is the only one who ventured the beauty of the Philippines until he met his friend. Okay, JC, which means me, okay, and realized that he can settle for good in the Philippines. After staying and knowing the culture, knowing the culture there for a month, he will tell his family that, hey fam, it is okay to live here, okay. So here, I think we can, you can translate this for me. I'm waiting to translate. I'm waiting for you to translate this for me because I will be excited. Okay. So maglalakbay, you know, that travel. Okay. So let's just have we can end this class because it is also 35 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes overtime. So let's just tackle about what we're going to discuss on our next lesson. Okay, of course it is on the future tense also and the basic verbs. And the possessive pronoun, amin, iyo, and kanila. This is actually the plural right? Okay, and the first experience of Mang Kanor in the Philippines. And the new sets of basic verbs and adjectives. So this will be sa susunod na leksyon. Sa susunod means next. Leksyon is lecture. Next lecture. Okay, just like that. So I think we can end this class right now. And I will send this to you on our recorded video on our YouTube channel. And you have a great day, Frank. Paalam. Ako nga po ulit si JC, ang iyong Tagalog tutor for today. Maraming salamat.